everyone, you're listening to the Mito podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Megan.
And today we are just talking with us. It's just Megan and I. Megan and I, or Megan and me. It's just us. No one correct me. It's rhetorical. I don't want to know. No, we wanted to talk to you guys about the Mito 5K. Megan's been in it the longest.
Yes. So we met Christina, who is the mom that actually started it. She has two daughters with mitochondrial disease. And we met her the first year, probably about a week or two before it was actually happening. And then since then, we have been helping to put it on. My really good friend and my son's aunt, Paula, she and I do the raffle. So we are the ones in charge of getting all the amazing items that you will see that are on raffle and silent auction. And, we've been amazed by all the support that's happened. And this is our 10th year. So it's the Mito 5K's 10th year, which is just amazing. And we've raised over $700,000. Is that?
Yeah, I think we're close to 800. No, yeah, we are at 800 because our goal this year is 200,000 so that we can hit that $1 million mark.
Yeah. And that's pretty amazing for just a small little 5K that is literally put on by parents and family members, of kids that have Mito. It's just amazing. We've been to so many different symposiums and different things, and they talk about some of their walks, which are awesome too. But I think I was just shocked when I was like, oh my gosh, they raised 10 or 15, 20,000. I'm like, we're hitting such a huge mark. So I'm really proud of us. And this is the 10th year. So that's huge.
Yeah, I actually didn't think about it. I should have forced Christina onto this podcast with us. But when she talks about it, the first like idea of it being born, there was already the Christini Foundation that had already started up, and the woman that's in charge of that is Debbie, and Debbie's daughter is Christine. Her nickname is Christini, so that's why it's called the Christini Foundation. And so Christina got this, that's kind of confusing. Christina, Christini. I never put all that together. So Christina, when she found out about both of her daughter's diagnosis, she just wanted to help. Like, what can I do? And I think it was Dr. Haas that said, well, we don't have a walk. How about, will you organize a walk? She's like, yes. How do I do that?
Yeah, exactly.
And she just dove in, and Debbie told her, whatever you do, don't pay for anything. Whatever you can, just get it all donated. And so that's kind of been the root of everything that's been put on for the 5K. We try to get as much donated as we possibly can so that there's no fees that come out of it doesn't come out of our fundraiser, but it comes out of the school, which is what we're linked to, which is UCSD. But at the same time, we try to be on that top list of UCSD of fundraisers that don't cost them any money, essentially.
Well, and two, I think what's really important, which always, you and also myself and you as well, we've done races and things like that. And when you do your registration, like this tiny small percentage goes actually to the fundraising efforts for the research or whatever. And for us, it's almost the entire amount. So the fact that we are able to keep our costs so low allows us to use that registration. So when you register for the Mito 5K, you know that your money is going to research. It's not going to pay for our tents and for our chips and all this other stuff that are required usually for races. So I think
exactly,
that's a great thing too.
A lot of the charities, a lot of the events that we do throughout the year, like all the small ones, like a t-shirt fundraiser, or I don't know, that's like the one that's on the top of my head. All the money that we get for that, we either donate it directly to the foundation, or we save a little bit so that we're able to put on these functions. And and everything with the race, the registration part of it, it's tax deductible. So, and that I think is really cool, kind of just bringing up your own point of like all the hidden fees and hidden things that you go into to registering for a race. For ours, like the only thing that out of your registration fee that comes out are the things that we're not allowed to give you for free, which we would, but we're just not allowed
if we
to.
could.
Yeah. So the only thing that comes out is the t-shirt for the race and the medal. And those are both at cost. We don't make any money off of that at all. And then the rest of the registration fee goes directly to the Mito Research Fund. There's no other hands. It just that's where it goes. And so it is really cool at the end when we figure out exactly how much that we raised, because all of that is for researching Mito, which is amazing. But the 5K is very different. It's not your normal 5K. So if you are a 5Ker and you're going for that bling and you're just signing up for all it, like my husband and I, we went, my husband, Andrew and I, we went, when we first got together, I was like, I'm going to do one 5K every month for the whole year. I was like, and you're going to do them with me. And he just smiled and did it with me, even though he hated it. He didn't want to do it, but he was like, all right. So we collected all of our medals and it was really fun. So if anyone out there just wants to go out and you want to do that 3 miles every month, and if you have like that goal, or even if you have one 5K that you want to do, this one is extremely unique because it's not like you go out, you do the 5K and that's it. We have like a whole day planned for you. Yes. So you show up in the morning, you pick up your registration package, which is your t-shirt and any freebies that we can get donated. And we have a live band. You go to the start line, the runners, which there's like 5 of them, they start off, and then everyone else is our walkers or whoever, if you're in a wheelchair or whatever, it's
rollers.
Yeah. So the 5K starts, you finish when you finish. And when you get back, we have like inflatables so that the kids can come and play. We have raffle items, which is what Megan was talking about earlier, that she's in charge of getting all of that stuff, which I gotta tell you, it is a job in its own. It's so
yes,
hard.
When we say raffle items, it's not 5 or 6 raffle items. It's typically over 100 baskets.
Yeah.
And items full, like baskets full of different items. And then we have the silent auction on top of that. So it's not just some tiny little thing. It's quite a few tents set up and tables. And there's definitely over 100 baskets that are full of different items. And it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And then we also have vendors that come. So you can do shopping, you can start that Christmas shopping early, something. We have a mitochondrial disease booth that you like oh my gosh, my mind just saw merchandise. So that you can buy any of the shirts that we've provided like throughout the year, anything that we have left over from other races, or hats. I think we're going to have this year. We have koozies. We have a bunch of different stuff that you can buy to represent like mitochondrial disease awareness. And then we also have carnival stuff for the kids to play. So that is really fun too. It's just fun to watch like your kids. It's a family event. It's not just you do the race and you're done. It's a whole experience, which I think is really cool. Yeah. But I don't know. I have a lot to say about it, but I only really got to experience it 1 year, and my experience was obviously going to be extremely different than anybody's, because it was the year Angie was the featured child. And for us, which we've mentioned on the podcast before, but Angie, we were approached early in the year asking if she could be the sponsor kid. And of course I was like ecstatic. I was like, yes, she's the poster child. Absolutely. But then we ended up in the hospital the month before, or a month and a half before, and she passed away a month before the race. And so it was a different experience because I think it may have been the first time a lot of people saw a child from beginning to end. You met this little perfect little girl, and you were so excited to see her and excited to see how well she was doing, and then all of a sudden that was just all ripped away. And so it was the first time we had a warrior turn angel during the race. So obviously it was very special for our family, but I really wish and want that experience, that beautiful feeling inside. I want other Mito families to experience that. I mean, I don't want, let me rewind that. I don't want you to experience what I went through. I want you to experience how special the event was. And there's not a lot for our kids. There's not a lot of like fun things like that. A lot of our life is scary and sad and hard. And there's just so many trials and tribulations that this was a day where kids got to be kids, family members got to be there. Everyone felt like they were doing something amazing for Angie, for Troy, for anyone that was being represented there. And it was an amazing time for me to meet all of the other families that were at least in San Diego. I really wish that we could have, I wish we could be a traveling 5K. Like we could just get the cities.
Oh boy.
Not gonna happen.
Well, and it's true, like you said, we meet different families every year. And I think if it was last year or the year before, well, no, we had it virtual, but the last time we had it in person, we met families that even if it wasn't the parents of the child that had Mito, their, sister or brother or cousins, we met just different family members that even had children in different states that had Mito in their family. And so it is a place, where families can come together and meet other families that have children with Mito or that are adults with Mito. So it is really amazing for that purpose too.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested in joining us, please join us. You can register online. You can actually just go to the mitoresearchfund.org and hit the registration page, and that will take you to our brand new, beautiful, sparkling website. It's user friendly.
It is beautiful and it is so user friendly.
But you can go on there and you can register if you can do it in person or you can do it virtually. We have both options on there. This year we have a t-shirt and a spinner medal, which is going to be really cool. If you were with us last year, even though last year was just virtual, it's the same type of medal. It's just the logo is going to change on it to represent 2022 for our 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
But yeah, come out, enjoy it, have fun. You have anything else to add?
No, we are excited and we hope to see more families out there, more people registering, even if it's virtual, making connections and donating to research. It's an amazing event and an amazing cause. So it's really close to our hearts, obviously, but it is an amazing event.
And we know the doctors. It's not like this is just some foundation where you don't know where the money's going or you don't know the doctor that it's funding. We know the doctor, like the main doctor is all of our children's doctor. And so there's no hidden anything. He's here, researches in San Diego, and they're doing some really exciting stuff with mitochondrial diseases. So please register or donate or just create a team for yourself, for your family. And we would love to see the representation.
Yeah.
But you were listening to the Mito podcast. You can email us if you guys have any questions or suggestions for future podcasts, or if you just want to be on the podcast. It's mitopodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, on Instagram, which we're not the most amazing at checking, but we do check it. So please be patient with us. You can find us on mitopodcast.com. Thank you all for listening and making this podcast the amazing thing that it is. We really
Yeah.
appreciate all of you as listeners.